Hello everybody, Dark Phoenix Ninja 92 here, and welcome to my live stream, and to more Mount and Blade, with Calradia at war. Now, without further ado, let's get back into our game, and see if I remember where I left off. Yeah, that's right. We had just finished up with the tutorial. I remember now. And I accidentally did that. And apparently there are 5 people watching this, so whoever you are, hello. I will try to look at the chat from time to time, but no guarantees. Now, my first order of business is probably going to be to find some looters I can massacre. Because that's the way I do this. Kill looters, lunch, kill looters, dinner, kill looters. Then we transition into mountain and tundra bandits probably. Then taiga bandits, and then eventually sea raiders and deserters. As that's the way you do things, apparently. Now, what have I got on me? Just a bow I was waiting to give to one of my companions here once he gets enough skill and power draw. Oh, fuck. Deserters. 15 of them, too. We are in no way ready to take on deserters. They would quite literally tear me a new asshole. They might have 20 people, but they have 15. Here's your bloody money. Fucking deserters. Now I'm down to 1,200 dinars. Still not bad, but not good either. Let's have a look-see around the tavern. Nobody worth doing anything with. But the guildmaster. Let's see if he has any quests for me. And we're down to 1 viewer now. Apparently people got bored. Oh well. It's Mount and Blade at the beginning of the game. Things are a little slow. Can't say I was expecting much else. You have a job for me? Okay. Kill some bandits for you. I can do that. 40 dinars per per group, and that should be easy. And we also get their loot. 15 on 12. Not bad odds, I say. So Nizar and I will lead the charge with the rest of essentially our conscript army of peasants following as soon as they can, as that's quite literally what they are. Peasants we've given a sword and told to hit things with it. And they will only later become my elite roving army of death that we want them to be. Right now, they're literally just warm bodies that we throw at our enemy. I am not joking either. Conscripts, the peasants in this game that you get to join your army, are pretty much the most expendable type of troop there is. You're literally hiring them all for about 10 cents a piece. That's how expendable they are. 10 cents is all they're apparently worth to you. Now come here and die. Much appreciated. No casualties, too. And we took 4 of them prisoner. The ransom broker's going to enjoy that. 3 more militia. And I got an upgrade. Nizar, I wonder how close he is to an upgrade. Who can say? Anyways. We'll take the stuff. Along with their 67 dinars. There's 2 bands of them, but we're out of food. So I'm going to sell all of this little bit of loot we've got our hands on. And buy us some food. Since we finally exhausted what we had as far as food's concerned. 5 loaves of bread and a thing of grain, I think. That ought to do us for a while. 300 dinars for it, too. Those 17 guys are headed up north, and we're chasing these idiots. 1 more militia. Catch 'em. Surrender or die. Now we will massacre them as well. I'm not really interested in taking prisoners. My men can if they like, but it's not something I'm all that concerned with, really. And sorry if anyone's posted anything and I haven't seen it. I'll check the chat after this battle. Because that's one thing I may have mentioned in the past. When it comes to actually fighting in games, even when I'm on stream, I tend to get rather mirror focused, for lack of a better phrase. And I don't actually know if that's a real phrase, but I tend to get a rather singular focus on doing that, and not bother with doing anything else until I'm done with that. Now you go down, I think. Or at least you will. Once Nizar and I get through with you. Congratulations, militia. You actually did something for once. And again, no casualties. But we take 1 looter prisoner, which means we're at our prisoner capacity. I'll get another footman for now. Because Swadians aren't the best archers you can get. For archers, you really want Rhodoks. And I'm going to do just that. We're eventually going to start recruiting some people from places other than Swadia. But I want to get to the... get a little better first. And a more skilled party. As right now we're strong in number, but that doesn't really mean much. And there they are, heading in the general direction of Asgard. So, oops. I don't want to sell that bow and arrow, actually. As that's going to Nizar as soon as he gets some skill in power draw. There's 8 looters, but they're not looters of the variety we're after. There's 14, and then there's another 17. Give me a second. And just in case you missed it, hello to anyone new to this. And just to clear this up, this is not vanilla Mount and Blade. This is using the Calradia at War mod. It's kind of like a combination of a bunch of very good mods, including like diplomacy and stuff. It adds a bunch of neat things, especially to the later game part of it, when you actually have the sort of feudalism thing and vassals and all that. It adds some really handy features to that area of the game, as well as the ability to just ask the dude who manages your castle to recruit soldiers for you from any of the different nations. A shame you can't make your own soldiers, but I can imagine how that could quite easily end up being unbalanced if you didn't do a very good job at it. But I still would like to be able to recruit my own soldiers and make my own custom army, and have my own types of soldiers rather than just ones from the various different nations around, which is something I'm rather hoping Bannerlord lets you do. And we'll have to either release or execute those looters. I'm not really sure which it ends up being. And we'll just gather everything and leave in pursuit of these particular looters. As we make another upgrade, and my character needs to be upgraded. I'll put another point in intelligence. I want to get everything at least up to 10, I think. We need another point in Weapon Master to keep on with our one-handed. And I'll put a little in two-handed. Let me see here. Inventory management would be nice. Let me see here. What do I want? I'm gonna get a point in persuasion, actually. Not sure if that's just general persuasion or if it also helps with trade, but it seems kind of a good idea, and I want to try it out. I don't play this game too regularly, and all that, and they have 2 more looters than we have men. That will make precisely no difference in anything whatsoever. They're still all gonna die. So how about we help expedite your funeral? What do you say? You are long overdue to die, I think. So I'm really just helping you out. Come on, then. Who's left? Ah, you're running. How sweet. And he got away. Blast it. I wanted to murder him. Or kill him, rather. And the Tsar was wounded and we lost 1 militia. Not a big deal, really. I got a militia to replace them. And we have 2 more footmen. I'm getting quite the nice little army. We can leave the stones behind because they're basically worthless. Sorry about that. Real life stuff. Anyways, I think it's time we head back to Suno to, 1, check if there are any check about ransom brokers in the tavern, 2, sell our stuff, and 3, turn that in to the guildmaster, because it may or may not have finished. I don't know. So we have no ransom broker, but I'm gonna sell all of this and get some money. Because right now that's the entirety of our goal, making money. Guildmaster? Yeah, I killed some looters. 160 total. And that's not all the looters, apparently. Let's see if these farmers have anything. We can't ask the farmers about where to find these looters, apparently. As that's one thing you can do sometimes if you can't find an enemy. Stop a random group of people and ask them where they're at.
Your money or your life.
Forest bandits. Now these guys can be a right pain because of their bows, but I am going to fight them. 13 on 11. I wish I'd thought to recruit some more troops before this. To have a few more men to throw at them, but oh well. Right, I galloped down without thinking about it. Now they have the high ground. But on the plus side, oh fuck. Swadian footman killed. Come on now, come on. Missed. Come on, come on. I leveled. That's good. Now if I could just hit these guys. Come on. Stop blocking me. I want to murder you. And down you go. 5 killed, 3 wounded. It's not going to do great for our numbers. But I'll take everything. Those looters are running from me. They're probably not the looters I'm after anyhow. But we've got a little bit of a breather after that fight. So I'll sell what I can at Praven. I'm not of sufficient status to attend the feast. Didn't think I would be. Anyways, we'll just sell the other stuff after I check none of it going to help us in any significant way. Yeah, we'll just sell this other stuff, including that. Then I'm going to save, because this game does like to crash. And I'll visit the tavern too, I think. No ransom broker, unfortunately. And that farmer no doubt wants something. But we don't exactly... we don't exactly have enough men to do what I know he's going to ask. Because those types of people, they want you to go to their home village and take on some bandits. But we will fight in the tournament. Couch lance damage to the horse. Not what I was after. I wanted to give it to the person who was riding the horse. But we're gonna compete in this tournament and do a little jousting. And annoyingly, he managed to block that with his shield. But down that one goes. And my ally gets the last one. That's nice. Another battle myself. And once again, couch lance damage to the bloody horse. You're welcome, by the way. Down goes one, and now... well, I've got to figure out a way to get this guy. As apparently our teammate got his ass knocked the fuck out. Or not. Just keep him distracted for me. I have to build up speed for my attack. I said keep him distracted for me. Can't you even do that? Damage, not enough apparently. And I misangled that. Come on now, get a little distance and some speed up. Off the horse, but that's not what I had in mind. But it did help my teammate there finish him off. 3 teams with 2 fighters each. Another 100 dinar bet. Great. Misangled that. Put the shield on my back. I prefer the very traditional type of lance. Although it might not even be that traditional. I don't know that much about jousting, admittedly. Well, that's one of them down. Damn it, I was trying to hit him. Not run into your horse, teammate person. And that was a failed attempt. But there we go. Now the remaining people are these 4 sods on foot. And we have the advantage here because we have teammates. They're 2 idiots on foot with lances fighting 2 smart people on horses with lances. And if you can't build up speed in this game, lances are not going to do you much good, I'm afraid. There goes one. Come on now. I need to kill him, or knock him out as it were, with my sharp pointy stick. And mission accomplished. And 100 dinar bet. And it's just me and someone else. I received 10 damage there. there goes his horse. Which I'm not entirely certain if that makes things easier or harder. Couch lance damage attack number 1. Probably makes things easier, if a little more tedious. As for some reason in this game, it's hard to outturn someone on a horse when they're on foot. I know it doesn't make any sense. But that's the way it is. As I missed with my lance. Now, let's get him. Or not. No, I definitely want to get him. So please do some damage for once. And I am back. Sorry about that, everyone. Had to go and help with laundry stuff. Anyways, I was trying to kill this, well, knock out, excuse me, this prick that I have on foot while I'm on horseback. I hope I can do it and I don't have to reload. like I did that one time where it was virtually impossible to hit the guy. This is one reason why, in general, I avoid tournaments in Swadian territory. Because without a lot of open terrain to utilize, tournaments which rely, or fights I should say, which rely on lances, tend to devolve into this, circling each other until one of you finds an opening and exploits it. And Swadian tournaments are pretty much exclusively using lances. Which, don't get me wrong, I like lances. They can be a bit of a pain after a while. Now, we're trying to kill you, so please oblige me. That should have at least done some damage, but apparently not. And you blocked me. That is quite irritating. Oh, come on. And down he goes, thank goodness. A little tedious, but nothing too bad. And I see we apparently have another viewer, so hello. 100 dinar bet, I think. And again, it's a one-on-one match. Hey, at least I have some of my health back. That would have been quite annoying if I still had that limited amount of health from my last fight, and I probably would have lost. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to take care of a notification that suddenly popped up. Excuse me, we need to lance his ass. And that was fairly straightforward, even if getting the right angle and building up speed took a bit. And the finals. Another 100 dinar bet. Oh, fuck. How much money do we have left? Still 1,325, but we lost that tournament, but distinguished ourselves enough to attend the feast. That was a bit of a screw-up on my end. But oh well, we don't get the endless riches we would if we'd won, but I'm going to attend the feast anyhow. Just basically because I feel like it. Who are you? You must be Alexander. Yes, I am, my lady. I have the honor of knowing more about you. Sister to Count Place. Oh, the possibilities. Alexander at your service, sir. I'll depart now, I think. So I am Alexander. But no, by the way, we are not going to be swearing ourselves in vassalage to the kingdom of Swadia. Just by virtue of their location, they tend to get screwed over and cease to exist quite a lot, at least in the games I've played. So we're not going to be doing that. However, we still have this quest for these looters in the area around Suno. Let's visit the tavern. I don't see a ransom broker. No ransom broker. Very unfortunate. And this village is apparently being raided. By the Nords. Well, when you finish your raiding, I would like a word with them. Oh, we have looters up here. Sorry, that was just me clearing my throat. And I'm back. I am so sorry about that, everyone, but my dad needed my help with one of his crazy building projects, and I can't exactly say no, considering I live with him. So, I'm sorry. I was planning for an hour and a half uninterrupted live stream, but looks like I'll be lucky to get in an hour. Anyways, we have some looters to kill. So, enough dwelling on that, as much as it pisses me off. And stuff like this happens, though I'm not entirely sure my dad knows what live streaming is. He probably thinks I'm recording for my Let's Plays for my YouTube channel or something. And so just thinks I can stop and start them whenever. Which I am not going to be doing for live streams, unless there are problems. Like if someone, in other words, him, decides to shut off our internet while I'm streaming. I do hope that doesn't happen, but knowing my luck, it eventually will. And it looks like our teammate is unconscious, because that's his horse wandering around. Yeah, Nizar was wounded. And we can't capture those looters. Can upgrade to militia, and goodbye notification that randomly popped up. Let me see. Footman. I'll get a man-at-arms. Because Swadian horsemen are the best. But we will get 2 skirmishers. Just because I want to have a few range units on me. But we're going to need a few more. Recruits, because we are running dry of them rather quickly. So that's what they got. Just wanted to know. And I'll take it all. As well as their 40 dinars. Now I'm going to head back to Suno to sell that loot and check for a ransom broker. No ransom broker, just mercenary cavalry. But we will let the guildmaster know about this. I'm wondering if there's any change to the quest because of this. Killed some looters, yeah. But we haven't got them all yet, apparently. That'll be 70 dinars to us. And I'm going to overwrite that particular save. I just want to make sure it's the right one that gets overwritten. We have 17 days to finish up with these looters. I'm gonna go here and see if I can't get some more recruits. We've apparently recruited from there too recently to get new recruits at the moment. That's unfortunate. Raid your caravan. No, deserters. I am going to steer clear of them. We are still in no shape to do battle against deserters.
My men would like a word with you about your purse and all belongings.
Forest bandits, on the other hand, I feel more comfortable dealing with. I really do. They're deadly in their own right, don't get me wrong. But forest bandits I can deal with far more easily than deserters, as they nearly kill me that quickly. I really should watch when I say I can deal with someone easily, because that miraculously becomes not the case when I say that commentator's curse at its finest. To quote Damo2986, if you don't know who he is, check out my featured channels on YouTube. He is a very awesome YouTuber, and a bit of an inspiration to me, to be perfectly honest. And we're losing some people. I'm going to have to replenish our numbers via recruitment after this. Because we're going to be a little short on men after this fight. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, balls. Let's see if I can't cheat a little. And level up in mid-battle. See if that does anything. It gives me ever so slightly more hit points. And I am captured by the enemy, no doubt. We were utterly crushed. And forest bandits take me prisoner. Fucking forest bandits. This is almost more insulting than the actual loss. But I can't really take them on. Nor can I rescue my men from them. God damn it. These people love to raid their villages. So, we're pretty much back where we started now. As all we'll have access to is recruits. At least we are in terms of our army. No one in Asgard wants to join us. Yeah, right now, we're gonna have to travel around Swadia and recruit ourselves up an army again. And grind on looters and bandits some more. I want to have a minimum of 15 men before I start trying to fight people again. Even though these 15 are going to be basically, well, 17 in this case. They're basically just going to be recruits. I like having some people alongside me. And we have a decent number of looters around that I can show my displeasure with through the use of sharp, pointy sticks. And damn it, I don't have a horse. of course, mine got killed. So I have to march with the infantry now and leave the horse stuff to Nizar until I can loot myself a horse or get enough money to purchase one. And still have money left over. So, that's not the best of news. But we have all our gear still, so that's nice. Come on now. Leave a few of the kills for me. Okay. Nizar leveled, so we can also give him a bow. That's nice. And no casualties. And since we lost all our looter prisoners, we can take them prisoner. There we go. 3 militia. And Nizar. Take all that shit. We have plenty of selling to do. Only 72, but how much are their horses? 400 for what's basically the horse I was riding before. At least I think so. Let me see. 14, 37, 39, 9. This horse has a little less speed and maneuver and everything, but it has more hit points. No, actually. I'm going to spend the money. I need a horse. But I'm going to sell you that. And I think I'm not going to bother making Zara a horse archer. So we'll do that. At the same time, we have one more Swadian militia. And your skills. Let's see here. You have some inventory management skill, horse archery riding. I'll give you a little more with shield. And one-handed. That'll do you, I think. Wonder how long this has been going on. I've been doing this stream for, I've kind of lost track. About an hour and a half, probably most of which was my "I'll be back soon" screen. Now we head to Suno to try and sell off these guys to a ransom broker. No ransom broker. Swadian patrol. I'd like a word. we could declare that we're going to fight them, but no. Not a smart idea. And I can't find those damn looters.
We'll have our pay, or we'll have our fun.
And I hope you'll forgive me, but I don't feel up to combat with forest bandits. After they essentially crushed us last time. And there's the fact that our army is solely made up of recruits. That, and they outnumbered us by almost 10. Not good odds, I'm afraid. So I did the smart thing, and as much as I hate doing it, paid them for free passage. And there's a group of them that chased us to this town. I hate it when that happens. Oh. And there's no ransom broker. There's this companion here, though, but she costs money, and we don't have a lot of that right now. A farmer. We'll just pay to stay the night, and yeah. Party has Swatian militia. We're once again strapped for cash. Forest bandits, run the hell away. And they decide they have other interests. Hopefully. That's my hope, anyways. Upgrades would be not. Balls. 16 forest bandits. Or 32 forest bandits. Not liking these odds. And 10 deserters. Jesus. And of course the manhunters arrive then to deal with these deserters. Visit the tavern. Ransom broker. Excellent. I want to sell all my prisoners. 160 dinars. Good, good. Apparently we killed some more and didn't notice it. We got another 500 dinars from this guy, and we finished that particular quest. And the town of Suno likes us. So if we wanted, we could probably buy a business there. Let's see. We're back up to having decent money now. But seeing as we currently do not have a whole lot of high-level troops, I think we're gonna have to go back to grinding on looters, unfortunately. At least until we can level up again. But on the plus side, I have a horse. And so does Nizar, so we have 2 cavalry people. But we're only paying 36 at a time for our force, because it was so diminished by that disastrous fight with those forest bandits. No one here wants to join us. I'm trying right now to essentially pad out our force a little bit. If any of these, if this border town here hadn't recently been looted, I would recruit from there. But no. Ibrion. Oh, balls. We're being followed by deserters. And again, we are entirely made up of recruits and militia at this point. They would destroy us. So we have no choice but to pay them off, I'm afraid. Eventually we'll get an army large and skilled enough that we can essentially tell them to go fuck themselves. And capture and kill the lot of them when they try that. We are not there yet, unfortunately. Now let's go to Uxholm. I'm going to visit their guildmaster and see what kind of tasks he'll have for us. We arrive a ways outside the city. And to actually ride in through the walls. Which I think is kind of needed. It shows the place off in a less hostile environment, so we don't have to wait until we have our own kingdom or swear loyalty to one and are laying siege to it. To see the city from this kind of perspective, which I kind of like. And yes, you've probably guessed this by now, but my long-term goal for this playthrough is to eventually have my own kingdom. I don't know how successful that will be, or if I'll actually be able to do anything other than get destroyed, but I want to try it. Hey, you have a job for me? Let's see. Sorry, but that would involve fighting nobles. Nobles with very large armies, who would be likely to crush us. I'm not suicidal, so I will have to say no. The Nords and the Rhodoks sign a trade agreement. Now we wait a bit until it's daytime again. And I'm going to visit Drim. This guy is pretty interesting. He's a siege expert, so you'll probably want to get him. We'll probably want to get him eventually, but he's not. I'm not really interested in him just yet. That, and he costs money. So right now, we want to find ourselves the guild master. I want to see if he has any quests for us. That's my goal at the moment. Just sort of do some quests and get some money so we can upgrade our army a bit. Nothing too exciting, but that's the early game for you. Sort of just grinding for money, essentially. At least that's one way to look at it. Now where is our guild master? That's the horse merchant. Definitely not a guild master. That is, unless there's a guild of horses or something. You might be guild master of that. Might wait until it's actually properly morning rather than dawn. Try then, just in case. That actually makes a difference. I don't think it will, but I'd say it's worth a shot. But that once again starts us rather far from the city, which I kind of like. You don't have to... I like seeing this kind of perspective of the cities. And it's enjoyable to start this far from them for me, just because it's kind of neat to see this kind of perspective of the cities when you're not laying siege to them, I mean. As when you are, it can be a little tedious, because then you have to kill everyone inside the walls, essentially. Well, every soldier inside the walls. To make any gains. And it looks like that was the reason. He wasn't around because it was too early. You have a job for me? Bring cattle to Praven? No. That's a little too tedious for me, honestly. But I will visit some of the surrounding villages and see if they have any jobs for me. And so I'm looking for something along the lines of help us by killing these bandits and teaching us how to fight. That's the kind of thing I prefer to do for villages, just because it's fairly straightforward. The ones that are basically bring us food I do not like. Or get us a herd of cattle. They tend to be a little irritating. Tasks? Help us with bandits. Okay. Excellent. And training the peasants will take 11 hours to get one of them ready. Practice fight with one peasant. I think one of them has fully grasped the concepts we've been trying to teach them. But to prove it, we must knock them out with a stick, while shirtless. To beating them, we explain how to better defend themselves against this kind of attack. Hopefully they'll be better prepared next time. They won't be. And we will once again train the peasants. And we keep doing this until enough of them have been trained up, and then the bandits will come and attack us. At that point, we, the peasants, and my forces will have to fight off these bandits, and since there's a lot of us, even if most of my army is conscripted peasants, we should do alright against them. The only time at least in general, the only time I usually, and this could be different just because I'm saying this, the only time I typically have problems with help peasants stop bandits thing that we have going here. The only times I've ever had problems with that is when it was just me and the peasants in the village versus the bandits. That, or if the bandits were sea raiders or taiga bandits. Those are the only times it's really been a problem. But since there are 21 of us, 8 of which are militia, who aren't all that bad, we should do okay. And I'll be training up my own forces at the same time. But this live stream has been going on for a very long time so far, and I've hit the point at which I said I was going to end it. So I am going to honor that statement. It's just about 11 o'clock, so I think it's time to end things here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again on Thursday for Mount and Blade Warband, and on Wednesday for City Skylines. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you have any feedback, then please feel free to share. You can personal message me or anything. And I announce my streams in advance on Twitter so that you know that they're happening. And you can find me there at dark_ninja92. And I have a bunch of random details about how I do things below my streams in the description area. So if you want, check that out. And again, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who turned up. And I will see you again for my next stream you decide to watch. Bye.